Hello everyone. I wanted to do messages for today, and when I opened myself up, I saw an image of a dog actually, and the feeling that I got with that, the phrases that I got with that was loyalty. And loyalty doesn't ask anything in return. It doesn't expect anything in return. True loyalty I'm talking about. So with that, we'll just shuffle the cards and see what we can see. By the way, this is a howlite. Thank you, readers, for replying to that. I did a little bit of research. It definitely is a howlite. And it's quite a special stone in that it promotes understanding and learning both of myself and people and the world. So that's the way it's working. I think it actually is a Canadian stone, but Nova Scotia. But people can chime in because if they know more about the howlite, they can let us know. Again, it appeared and now it goes with my Celtic deck. So, loyalty. Loyalty doesn't expect anything in return. True loyalty. Okay. Alrighty. All right, so the Four of Cauldrons is it is about apathy and feeling unfulfilled and disappointed, but at the same time, it's also about unexpected gifts. Because there's an aspect to this card, depending on what the other cards are around it, that there's still cups here, even though there's been loss. There's still something coming out, and it may be that is in relation to loyalty. That loyalty doesn't expect anything in return. It may be that when there is loss and there is still somebody giving you something, that that's pretty good indication, depending on what their motivations are. You can look for loyalty to decide whether or not you're going to take what's being offered. Okay, so that's the message that's coming through today. Okay, that's an interesting card. If you have experienced loss and you're feeling apathetic and someone is going to offer you something, have a look at whether they expect anything in return, because that will be a good judge of whether they're being loyal to you or whether they're not. Ew. Okay, I guess when we're disappointed, we're at our weakest, aren't we? We're at our most vulnerable. All right, the Ace of Wands deepening this. If someone's going to be presenting you something after a loss, the Ace of Wands is, this, again, testing the loyalty, testing whether or not there's anything being offered in return. You should know. You should trust yourself to know, because it'll either inspire you. This new offer will either inspire you or it won't. So look for the inspiration to sort of, I guess, determine whether or not you should take this, whatever's being offered. Okay, so this reading is for people out there who have lost something and are now being offered something to replace what they've lost, or might be they've lost a job, they're being offered a new job, they've lost some investment, they're being offered a new investment, they've lost friendship, they're being offered new friendship. People who generally are needing help and are being offered that help, look for unconditional giving. And if it's people very close to you, look for their loyalty. Loyalty doesn't expect anything in return. One of the litmus tests is, does this inspire you? Does this new offer inspire you? Okay, and the king of shields again is this empathy and understanding coming through. It is about material success as well, and depending on the context. Okay, so this looks like it's a reading to do with money. Okay, so money, projects, new jobs. you know, again, have a look for that unconditional aspect of the giving and the inspiration. And with the King of Pentacles, you know, this is I guess material success, but it's also wise use of money, and a practical use of money. Okay, so for those that are confronting anything about, if they're being given anything, again, look for the loyalty in it. Look for the inspiration, which is a good indication of whether or not you should accept what's being offered, and view it very practically as well. Bring practicality to your decision making. That's really interesting, because often when we're offered something, we want to rush in. We really want to rush in and accept it. But it's like it's cautioning us to think more deeply about the thing that's being offered, whatever's being offered to you, and to apply some practicality to that as well, as along with your test of unconditional giving, as along with your, does it inspire me? Do I have the will to see it through? But also apply some practicality there as well. Is this practical? If I accept this, is this a practical proposition? If you do those tests, it's saying you'll arrive at a clearer decision. Because this apathy and disappointment is after loss, and you're being offered something else. So if you're currently deciding whether to accept that proposition, apply those tests before you make a decision. What's expected in return? Is it an unconditional offer? Does it inspire me? And is it practical? Okay, so I guess more broadly in terms of loyalty, that could be three good tests we could apply to loyalty in any situation, not just a monetary situation. As a test of loyalty, unconditional, inspiring, and practical. Okay, that's our reading today.